This is the easy-to-understand tutorial Texas Hold'em high card. It is then followed by a pair, which is 2 cards of the same rank. After that is the 2 pair, 2 cards of a matching rank, another 2 cards of a different matching rank, and 1-sided card. Then comes 3 of a kind at the end. Players can beat any of these hands by making a straight, which is composed of 5 sequential cards that do not have the same suit. Next is the flush. Flush is even stronger than a straight and is made by any 5 cards that have an identical suit. The next strongest hand is a full house and is formed by 3 of a kind plus a pair. The highest and least common hands strength in Texas Hold'em are 4 of a kind, straight flush, and royal flush, respectively. Each game starts in clockwise direction of the dealer. Directly to the left of the dealer are 2 forced bets, known as the small blind and the big blind. Blinds are primarily bets made by 2 players before cards are dealt, for the purpose of stimulating action. Prior to cards being distributed, the player to the left of the button, called the small blind, puts in chips equal to half the size of the minimum bet for the game. The player to that player's left, or the big blind, puts in double the amount of the small blind and is also the minimum bet. The players are dealt 2 cards, one at a time, starting with the small blind position. These 2 cards are known as hole cards. Once the hole cards are dealt, the first bidding round, called pre-flop, begins, and players make the first decision on whether or not to play their hand. The first round of betting takes place after all hole cards have been dealt to each player. The first player to act is the player to the left of the big blind, and this player then has 3 options: call, match the amount of the big blind; raise, increase the bet within the specific limits of the game; fold, throw one's hand away. If the player chooses to fold, he or she is no longer eligible to win the current hand. The players who follow have the same 3 options: call,